crush me in the car. I just take it a moment for myself.
Unreal.
You got that.
Yeah. It's gonna be a stressful day. Yeah.
Right to the left. Good luck. Whatever you're doing is working, so keep it up.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Grow the game!
Grow the game.
Grow the game. Grow the game.
Grow the game.
Portco is your local nonprofit organization dedicated to economic empowerment through employment for people with disabilities. We focus on abilities, not limitations, providing on-the-job vocational support. Find your pathway to employment. Contact us or learn more at portco.org.
Life moves fast, but when that Freddy's hits, you can't help but slow down. Freddy's, this is the good stuff.
With 4 Hampton Roads area locations, Freddy's is just a short trip away.
All right, it's about time for the championship games for the fall and the challenge. Sponsors for today's games again are Penn Monto, Virginia Beach Live the Life, Cova Sports TV, the games are being streamed live, Harrow, and Pain and Gain Sports. Again, the games are being live streamed on Cova Sports TV, YouTube, COVA Sports. These games will define the champions for a season-long battle. On field 1 for the fall championship, it'll be UNC versus UVA. On 2, we have Georgia versus UNCW for the Challenge Cup. We do have some more apparel that you could get, the official merchandise of the National Field Hockey League. Come by the table to secure a once-in-a-lifetime t-shirt and some very comfortable sweatpants. They are very comfortable. Nice and big too. for these once-in-a-lifetime sweatpants. They are only $45. That is a deal. We also have some pups over here if you want to come check out the sweatpants. We will be starting in about 5 minutes for these championship matches. Good luck to both teams, and may the odds ever be in your favor.
UNCW.
Championship Sunday from Virginia Beach, National Field Hockey League title game. We've got UNC taking on UVA with championship on the line. As we see UNC there in the white, UVA in the orange. Blue shorts and skirts, orange socks, getting ready to get this one going. UVA, Virginia coming into this one here in the home state after a 2-0 victory over top-seeded Penn State. That game wrapped just a short time ago. Their semifinal match on the other side. North Carolina, the Tar Heels coming in a little bit earlier semifinal for them. Starting at 9:50, they topped the defending champ, University of Michigan, 3-0 in that one. Both these teams coming in red hot so far, as Virginia looking to try to get off to a fast start, bullying on ahead. Good tackle pulls away, and North Carolina going to try to reverse field. The start of this tournament, North Carolina, the third-ranked team. Virginia coming in at number 5. Penn State, who Virginia knocked off to get here, was the top-seeded team. Duke also sitting above North Carolina. That one's going to go down and out. So the Tar Heels, the opportunity on the offensive attack first, trying to get some pressure going. Virginia had that quick burst through the middle of the field. Nothing going. Little trying to stick work through the legs, as that was Christian Jansen. North Carolina coming into this one, they beat Delaware this morning 4-1, so the third game on the day for both sides. Other victories in pool play for North Carolina. They beat Delaware again on Friday night. Victories over Messiah, Coastal Carolina, and Boston College yesterday. And all of those by big margins. 7 was the smallest yesterday for North Carolina. So the offense for the Tar Heels comes in buzzing along. Only 2 goals given up through the entirety of this tournament. And trying to get the Cavaliers back on their heels. North Carolina certainly on the attack early on, but that to be said, this Virginia team, no slouch of its own, a 7-1 victory over UMass Amherst in their opening match, a 2-0 victory over Penn State yesterday. Virginia topping UMass Amherst as well, and Providence, both 5-1 in those victories on Friday for Virginia, coming over James Madison and Fairfield, 3-0 and 8-0 those. So both these teams, high-flying offenses coming into this one, and stellar defenses. Certainly the recipe for a close, low-scoring match. The opportunity, first off on the penalty corner, going to go to Virginia. We'll see what they're able to do as they look to regroup. Really, they're call it their second rush down the field. Stepping in to take this one for UVA is going to be Natalie Holt. Sets up as shooters at the top. Settled, looking, tries to get the backhand. Good work, good tackle pulling that one away, as North Carolina pushes it out of harm's way to deny the opportunity. And another penalty corner for Virginia, their second, coming back to back. Early on in this opening half, UNC's had a few rushes. Now Virginia trying to get things going. Quick pass to the left. Shot through. Keeper caught out. That went over the line. And in, Virginia is going to strike first as chaos at the goal mouth capitalizes for the Cavaliers. As that one coming from Lily Kevorkian. And so UVA takes the 1-0 lead just about 4.5 minutes into this one. Kevorkian, the goal scorer for the Cavaliers. The keeper, Sophia Lee, came up, made the initial save. Ball seemed to just roll over her pads and out the other way. And right there to hop over the line and give UVA the first lead here in this NFHL championship game. And Virginia pressing right back on the attack. A big run. As that one coming through from Joaquim Cadillo-Santia. Hard pass. Trying to get the offense. That one went up a little high out to the edge of the circle. North Carolina going to try to just clear it out. After starting on the attack, UVA has the Tar Heels back on their heels. Aerial flick just to try to move all the way down. Whistle against the Tar Heels. Cavaliers thwart that attack, leading 1-0. Pass was just a little bit too far ahead. UNC through the middle. Good defensive work stepping in. Pass deflected. Right back top of the circle. Whistle going to go against the Tar Heels once again. So another good opportunity on the penalty corner for Virginia. They're able to make something out of their second chance. We'll see if they can do something on their third here as well. Virginia coming into this one scored 21 goals through pool play, only surrendering 2. Added 9 in the elimination bracket, surrendering 1. Their 10th so far. Pass up top. Shot, and that one gets right through the keeper screen. Didn't really see it at all as UVA smokes one home here with 17.5 minutes to go. They lead 2-0. As you see the goal scorer celebrating there. As Cadillo-Santillan, the goal scorer for Virginia, to give them a 2-0 lead and a little bit more padding there. This Tar Heel offense that came out of the gate hot. Pressing the issue right off the hop. Silenced momentarily. But nothing to snooze on. North Carolina scoring 7 goals here on the day in the elimination play. They put up a massive 24 in 3 games yesterday, 29 through pool play. So an offense that can score and can score in bunches just needs to get their chance to wake up. Could this be it? Good defensive work from Virginia, though. Limits that chance. They're going to try to pass it out. The pass was intended for Allison Kapka. Not going to get to her, and Tar Heels will have a chance, as getting in the way of that one was the second goal scorer for Virginia, Joaquin. Pass across. Virginia going to be able to clear out, but just sending it out of play. Flipping the script, though. 15 and a half minutes to go. Opening stanza. Virginia leading 2-0. Looking to claim the NFHL championship here in Virginia Beach. Rolls all the way down and out, so the Tar Heels will get a moment to breathe. Hard pressure, long pass played ahead. Chance for the Tar Heels. And no dice on that one. And that's kind of been the story for UNC in this opening half. So far, they've had a few chances, been thwarted by whistles. Came out hot to start. Virginia with back-to-back goals in the middle portion here, giving themselves the 2-0 lead. Since that second goal, whether it's been UNC lighting a fire under themselves, is a chance here. Good stick work through the defense. Stepping into it, though, Virginia cancels that one out, plays it along. Cadillo cuts to the middle. He has one, looking for two. Not going to get there, but they retain possession. On the end line, trying to center, thrown in. No go, was able to sneak past keeper, but we might have had a strike called here. We'll see. Cadillo Santillan has been a offensive threat for UVA. He's got one, and he has been very good for the Cavaliers so far. Almost had his second, or created a second. Here he is again, back on the attack. Spin move to the backhand. Shot around, tipped in front, and that's going to fall. UVA up 3-0. Goal this time coming from Krikorian. That's her second. And Virginia with 12 and a half to play. They have taken a commanding 3-0 lead. The Tar Heels looking for some kind of answer and some way to stop this Cavalier attack. Right now, they don't have it. See if they can get something on a quick strike here into the circle. Chance. The defense once again from Virginia closing down. They have allowed the Tar Heels to step inside the circle, but once they've gotten a step in there for UVA, it's been shut down city. Nothing open, nothing available. Krikorian, she's got two. Both of hers coming right at the net mouth. Good defensive hustle there from the Cavaliers. Turns it over. .11 minutes to go. Opening stanza. UVA, 3 goals. 2 from Krikorian, 1 from Cadillo Santillan. Tar Heels looking for the little give and go, unable to make that work. UNC back the other way. Trying to center, regain. Rolling around the top, trying to cut through. Nothing was there. Whistle going to go on the Tar Heels, though, so UVA will keep possession. Virginia with time, up 3, making sure things are exactly what they want. That long drive, not what they were looking for, though, as out it goes. North Carolina will take over. Today's championship action brought to you by Haro Sports, where champions choose their gear. Already planning for next season? Let Haro be your one-stop shop for all things field hockey. From elite performance to game-ready gear, Haro has everything you need. To step into indoor season or start preparing for next fall, bring style and performance to the field with custom team uniforms, reversibles, stick bags, or merch. Visit haro.com today to own your game. Haro Sports, where champions choose their gear. Right now, Virginia in the driver's seat to be champions of their own. The home state team up by 3 and a controlling 3. No penalty corners, no shots on goal for North Carolina. Not an easy feat to do the way this North Carolina team has played it both in this tournament and this season. The opportunity there goes wide, and UVA again had a chance in that pass. Completely miscommunication between the sides. Carolina heading in. Top of the circle. Looking for space, good stick work. As trying to create her own opportunity there was Katie McGrath. Played ahead and bowling over the Virginia defender was Christian Jansen. Trying to do anything he can to get some swings going back the way of the Tar Heels. Hoping to cut into this 3-goal lead any way they can. Opportunity on the far side. That's McGrath for the Tar Heels. Through, cleared out. North Carolina up top. Good closing speed to take that one was Riley Stovall. It was off of the feet, of Ella Miller. And Virginia will just slowly look to regroup. They're buying their time on every stoppage, every chance they can. Up by 3. They don't need another. It's always nice to pad your lead when you can, especially taking on an offense like this North Carolina team. However, Virginia just letting the time continue to tick away while they prepare for hoping to take this 3-goal lead into half. Fighting along this sideline. Shannon Winston leaving there as Ashley Kennedy going to play it back, and Virginia works across the pitch. Long down ahead, rolls out, and North Carolina will continue to try to regroup. For North Carolina, it's been Christian Jansen as well as Katie McGrath who've been kind of the two outstanding opportunists offensively. Neither of them able to get their way through, but ones who have had, and a stick foul there from Virginia. So North Carolina weathers another storm for UVA. We saw the foul eliminating the offensive pressure from Virginia, something that we've seen from North Carolina more often in this one so far. Really kind of shooting themselves in the foot. And there Virginia does it. Under 5 minutes, just about 5 minutes, I should say, to go in the opening stanza. Virginia leading 3-0. As we see that ball go out of play, Penmonto is the official ball sponsor for the National Field Hockey League Fall Championship and Challenge Cup. Penmonto brings you field hockey's gold standard. Trusted by pros, coaches, and athletes alike. Experience pro-level quality for yourself. Shop now at pen-monto.com. That's PENN-MONTO.com. North Carolina in the last 4 or 5 minutes of this half, trying to close the gap. Sees a little bit of momentum to take into the halftime conversations. As Taylor Krafchick, waiting for a pass, tries to chase it down into the corner. He's a hair too slow, can't get there in time, and turns it over to the Tar Heels. Championship matchup on the other field, the championship for the Challenger Cup, as UNC Wilmington takes on the Georgia Bulldogs. Here it's Virginia and North Carolina, 3-0 the score. North Carolina finding a little bit of life in the last few minutes, but still certainly nothing on the scoreboard for them. Pass going to be intercepted by Cadillo Santillana. 2.5 minutes to play. 3-0. Virginia leading UNC. It's 3 goals in about a 9-minute span for Virginia. Since that time, North Carolina has come to life, but nothing has gotten on cage yet. Karina Bautista hasn't been really challenged yet by the Tar Heel offense. As Virginia coming into this fall championship matchup, giving up 3 goals in the tournament. A goal in 3 straight games, but those goals were 5-1, 5-1, 7-1. For North Carolina, they've scored multiple in every game, but it's UVA right there. As make it 2 for Joaquim Cadillo Santillana. As he has his second, so the two-headed monster of Santillana as well as Krikorian for UVA strikes again. And it is 4-0 with under a minute to play. Virginia weathered that Tar Heel storm, came right back with one of their own. The big man for UVA comes through, and he's certainly been the most dominant player on the pitch for them. As they look to close this one out and look for him to try to add another one, complete the hat trick. Or maybe it's Krikorian who gets a hat trick of her own. Closing seconds. Tar Heels. Maybe a chance to get on the board. Not going to go. And that's going to do it for the opening stanza. So championship action. It's been all Virginia. As 4 goals, 2 from Krikorian, 2 from Joaquim Cadillo Santillana. And the Cavaliers with a 4-0 lead headed into half. Second half coming up. Virginia leading North Carolina in championship action 4-0.
For any athlete, making it to the top sometimes comes with a few steps back. That's why parents count on CHKD Sports Medicine, advanced diagnostics, treatment, and rehabilitation for sports injuries just for young athletes like yours. With convenient locations across Hampton Roads and a whole team of experts here to keep your favorite player at the top of their game. CHKD Sports Medicine. Learn more at chkd.org or call the CHKD Sports Injury Hotline.
I grew up here. I know this town. I know the people here. More important, they know me. As a banker at Town Bank, we become part of the communities we serve. The people who bank with us, our members, know us. When you bank with Town Bank, you'll know your banker. You'll know you can reach us, and you'll know we're here for you.
Life moves fast, but when that Freddy's hits, you can't help but slow down. Freddy's, this is the good stuff.
With 4 Hampton Roads area locations, Freddy's is just a short trip away.
Portco is your local nonprofit organization dedicated to economic empowerment through employment for people with disabilities. We focus on abilities, not limitations, providing on-the-job vocational support. Find your pathway to employment. Contact us or learn more at portco.org.
Same as lame. Field hockey players have stick. They've got vibe. They've got that tuning fork in their hearts that goes off when a ball thumps the backboard of a goal. Field hockey is for the mold breakers, the convention challengers, the trailblazers, people who think outside the box and come alive inside the circle. Sure, there will always be those who mindlessly take the road more traveled, think the same, do the same, play the same. Field hockey players know that the strength of the pack is the wolf, and that the strength of the wolf is the pack. We know we're different, and we're proud of it. It's how we stand out. It's how we fit in. Like eagles, we soar individually, yet value family and togetherness highly. Join us. We're the minority of millions that get it. There's a stick waiting to be picked up, lifelong friendships to be made, goals to be a part of, victories, defeats, draws, and more. Stories to be told with you, by you, of you. There's a field hockey team waiting to be called yours. Game on. Dare to differ.
First half done, second half moments away in this championship matchup, National Field Hockey League Fall Championship. And Virginia heads into the second half with a comfortable 4-0 lead. That said, North Carolina pressing the issue there towards the end of the half. UVA was able to come back to push the lead to 4, but North Carolina doing everything they can to climb their way back into this. Today's championship action brought to you by Haro Sports, where champions choose their gear. Already planning for next season? Let Haro be your one-stop shop for all things field hockey. From elite-performing sticks to game-ready gear, Haro has everything you need to step into indoor season or start preparing for next fall. Bring style and performance to the field with custom team uniforms, reversibles, stick bags, or merch. Visit harrowsports.com. That's HARROW sports.com to own your game. Haro Sports, where champions choose their gear. Virginia getting goals in the opening half, getting 2 from Lily Krikorian and then 2 from Joaquim Cadillo Santillana. He definitely the best player on the pitch in that opening half. You see him there picking up the ball and rolling it out to the top of the circle. As Lilia Kim passes across, Virginia in the orange, North Carolina in the white. This is a position that North Carolina not used to really finding themselves in. Being down coming into this tournament. North Carolina, the number 3 ranked team. Virginia was ranked at number 5. Virginia knocking off top-ranked Penn State prior to this one. Chance for North Carolina there. Goes wide. The long shot attempt. And just as we saw in the opening half, UVA certainly taking their time through every stoppage, knowing that the clock is on their side. North Carolina in quite the opposite situation. Clock not on their side. And a chance for UVA here, for UNC here. As they try to sort things out and get this offense back on track. An offense that's been stifled. Their first penalty corner opportunity of the afternoon for the Tar Heels. Spread out almost evenly across the top of the circle. Far side to the middle. Cutting through, shooting, deflected. Collecting it back. Christian Jansen couldn't make it work for the Tar Heels, and now the Cavaliers on the attack. Pass just a little bit behind, collected as that was Krikorian. The dangerous forward for UVA, 2 goals, looking for her 3rd to cap off the hat trick. Just about 4 minutes into this second half. As Jansen was trying to bulldoze his way through the defense, draws the foul. Shot deflected, backhand, couldn't get all of it. Virginia just going to paddle it toward the sideline and out. Jansen will collect and get UVA or get UNC back on track. Shot ricochets out to the corner. A little bit extra intensity from the UNC side here in half number 2. Certainly the message at halftime was it's not over, but got to get something going quickly, and we've seen them come out pushing the issue, trying to find a way to get on the scoreboard. They've had flashes of offensive pressure, but each time UVA's been able to come right back and answer. So we'll see if the Tar Heels able to finally break through early in half number 2. Pass rolls out. Virginia Cavaliers move ahead. Here's the dangerous man. Past 1. Cut back to the middle. Shooting. As that one tucked right in. And Virginia makes it 5-0. The hat trick for Cadillo Santillana. And so